Good afternoon, everyone. I'm a bit early today because I wanted to try out if we can actually go live before our time. And it looks like we can. So I always wanted to try this with YouTube. What's up, Cybernies, and welcome back to another stream today. Looking forward to enhancing our Flutter application and having the regular chat with all of you. Blind Ray is definitely in the house. That is good news. Thank you, Blind Ray, for joining today. As always, let's put out a little tweet. Should we put out like Instagram? I don't know. Did anyone of you like come from Instagram in the past? I don't know. I got like 10k subs on Instagram, but I'm not super actively posting. So, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Oh, this looks horrible. Probably one of you should do it. Come on, I don't know how to. I can't even create a boomerang anymore. Totally, I've lost all my Instagram skills. Anyway, 13 people already in here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I assume that we're not gonna have that many people today for different reasons. I think in the US it's currently Thanksgiving, so if you're celebrating Thanksgiving, have a great time, of course. Otherwise, I'm happy that you're here. I'm gonna have a few things to talk about. Let me get set up. Put this on Instagram. If you got more than 100 followers, please tweet this or put it on Instagram so we get more people into the stream. My background looks kinda... Is this too light? I feel like it should be a bit darker. Oh no, I don't want to touch that. Is this better? Does it look more natural? Somehow, a bit. Probably. Join our live stream. Nice. First time posting to Instagram in like a week. Anyway. I hope you're all having a good week so far. My week will actually end after today's Flutter adventure, because I was a bit faster than I expected. So that is good news. Thanks, Milo. Yes, I will definitely keep up the job. And thanks, Mateos. I think you're also a regular here on the channel, right? I know the faces, and of course, Ray. So, can we go to our main screen? Yes, of course we can. Today I'm actually quite prepared for our adventure. I just need to make my screen a bit bigger and probably not use theater mode. There we go. Oh, this is actually... Oh, my to-do list is in here as well. Huh. Okay. Something once I had positioned everything perfectly here in this view, and now everything is wrong again. What is this? I had set up everything up front and thought like, well, this is cool. We got everything figured out. Anyway, we're gonna do it like this. So putting it here, and then we'll continue work on the Flutter application soon. Plan for today was to refactor our code a bit. So last week we built this Flutter application. Can we make this a bit bigger? Yes, we can actually. I'll put it here. We built this little Flutter application, which actually makes an API call. So it's pretty cool. We get this list of films from Star Wars API, and we can dive into a film. We get a bit of the JSON, we get the year, and I can add it to favorite with this totally awkward checkmark up here. So for today, I thought we're gonna probably improve the UI, improve the favorite behavior, and also figure out how to use a different app icon or splash screen, because I haven't done this with Flutter. So we're here on the stream to learn today. Quick shout out in the beginning. If you didn't know, but I assume you know, right now the Ionic Academy has the Black Friday sale going on. It actually just started email just went out. For the next 4 days, you can get the annual Ionic Academy subscription for just $1.99. And this includes a free Ionic Blocks account. So if you don't know this, Ionic Blocks is this page here I've released earlier this year. 50 plus Ionic components and page templates. And if you now sign up for the annual subscription during Black Friday, you get a free Ionic Blocks account on top. So only available for the next 4 days. If you watch the stream later, probably the offer is already gone. Just a quick reminder, I'm gonna put it into our chat so everyone who's joining. Black Friday special. I'm gonna put it in here. And can I make this immediately like sticky? Pin message. There we go. Should be pinned. Great. With that being said, hey Sahil, welcome. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're from. Let's dive into our Flutter application. I think we should make this probably a bit bigger, maybe even another level. Zoom. I usually use 4. Really 5 hurts my eyes, but I can do it for you on the stream. But it hurts. First thing I wanted to do was add a tab bar so we can switch like between this list and the a view of favorites. And I think it's actually not called a tab bar, but a bottom navigation bar. So this is the first thing we should look up. Bottom navigation bar Flutter. How do we use this bottom navigation bar? Shouldn't be too hard. Bottom navigation bar with some items on tab selected. Oh, then we also, yeah, then we need to keep track of all the widgets. Why did I? Oh man, why did I want to do this? I should just make a quick win about this. Okay, so probably we won't start with a list page here in our main.dart. Oh, I need to drink some bit coffee. Please send over some good vibes. Just send something in the chat so I get through the whole restructuring of this. I hope you can give some support and some guidance. Last week you carried me through this. Hey Lay, welcome. Oh, by the way, we're close to 50k subscribers. I think it's just gonna be probably 2-3 more weeks and we're gonna be at 50k subscribers. And I hope at the end of next year we're gonna double this. I really want to like double down on YouTube, and I want to get to 100k before I turn 40. Which is a few years, but I'm feeling old. Just the other day I discovered like gray hair here, so I should hurry up and get to 100k in time. Okay, we're gonna make the main first of all a stateful widget like they described here, and then we're gonna keep track of the selected index. Okay. Probably comment this out, and here int underscore selected index equals 0. We're just gonna have two items. We got a function on item tabbed which will set our selected index. Okay, good. And then we got yeah, that's probably what we're gonna use, only a bit different. I don't want to use any kind of styling, so this was taken from the documentation. Yeah, I think we're just gonna call this widgets. I don't know, why do you have to call everything with an underscore? Really, it's not required. Hey, from Texas. Hey, ibgib.space. What a perfect name. Hello, Mirigang. Good afternoon. We're already in the business of implementing a bottom navigation bar with Flutter. So the body of our view. Yeah, we still need to return a material app, of course. So we're gonna return our material app. It will still be the Star Wars app, only that home is now not the list page. But I guess the idea is to use our widgets at element selected index, so we can dynamically change this. Well, oh yeah, well, then we just need to add the, where do we add the bottom navigation bar? To a scaffold. We don't have a scaffold right now. What a pity. How do we do this? What's the best way to handle this and structure this? Underscore means private. Thanks. Again, what learned? I love learning Flutter and Dart with you. Okay, I need a scaffold, so I should probably... Maybe we're just gonna do this in another page. Let's do this. Let's call this, I don't know, tabs page.dart. Actually, it's not really a page, it's more like a widget. I'm gonna make this a stateful widget. So then we can grab the stuff here and put it into our tabs page. I have really no idea if this is the best way to do it. I don't know why this snippet is never adding the import. This is so annoying. Like the snippet is really great, but it just doesn't add the import. Okay, we got 3 tabs. We got on this. That means on this page we can have our scaffold. Okay, I think I copied too much. Yeah, that's the scaffold. I just called this widgets. Okay, yeah, that tabs page looks good. Now back to main. Actually, we don't need the stateful in main in that case. Now we go back and make this our tabs page. And if we're lucky, we now see, yes, a bottom navigation bar symbol. Oh, that was funny. Not bad, not bad. Interesting. Is this the default behavior of a bottom navigation? Oh, really strange. Okay. Oh no. Okay. We also like need a title for this is a problem. We also need the titles, so we should should probably have 2 of these widgets, and then I'm going to call this one titles. We will only have 2, so that's going to be easy. But this will be my movie list, and this is my favorites. Since we now need to make our header app bar also dynamic. This will be underscore titles at element. So then I should be, yes, able to switch between them. I only want 2 items in the bar. Current index, selected item, color. I don't know, I just want the default. Can we just have the default? Yes, we can. Now I'm covering this with my head, right? Cool. It's better. That was actually pretty easy. We got a nice little animation here, which expands that. We got the icon, we got the label. I'm gonna call this list. Is there something like a list icon? Yes, of course there is. And favorites should be something like a star. Ah, perfect. Perfect. We're making nice progress. Good today. I have a feeling that we're gonna have a good stream today. So this is already the bottom navigation bar. Done. Is it? No, oh, actually it isn't. Oh, we're just rendering some dummy stuff. We actually do want to render like the real widgets, right? It's gonna be more complicated. Will this work? I have no idea. I wish it will. Do we have a favorites page we do. Yeah, I guess this is our favorites page. Did we use this anywhere? No. Okay. This is going to be our favorite page. Favorite. Ah, that makes sense. So I don't actually need the the title we've done here. Okay, no app bar here, but then I do have a scaffold in a scaffold. Will this works interestingly well. I didn't expect this, to be honest. I didn't expect this. Avoid const keyword, yeah. Sometimes you do one, sometimes you don't. Favorites, unknown word, yeah. Whatever. So we are able, or we are not able. Are you enjoying Flutter so far? That is a good question. Yes, I actually do, to my own surprise. I didn't expect to enjoy Flutter this, but I also don't know if I will enjoy it for like the next 2 years. But right now, it feels refreshingly different to create the UI like this. Oh, the API is still there. Good. Because it's just so different how you build, all of this. The code, the Dart code you write, I think it looks like it's interesting. It's nice to see something else than JavaScript for like the last 7 years. I've only seen JavaScript, no matter if it's Nest API, Angular, React, Vue, Svelte, whatever. It's all JavaScript. So seeing just something else, just Dart, and I feel like this is good for your brain. Like this, learning something new and not seeing all the same things all day long. I really feel like this is good for me just as an exercise. Hey, from the Philippines. Good afternoon, good evening actually to the Philippines. You're quite late already. So, questions. The question I do have right now is, if I'm on this page and go into the details page, what if I wanted to stay in the context of the tab bar? That looks like it's a problem. So I want to have the tab bar on I don't know if I really want this, but I do want to know. I do want to know if it's possible. So I should probably, what should I look up? Flutter bottom bar push navigation, something like this. Keep bottom bar when push, exactly. So how difficult is this? Works like a charm. The problem is not in Flutter, but use Cupertino tab bar with Cupertino tab scaffold. It turned out material design doesn't recommend subpages in the hierarchy. Interesting. However, iOS human interface recommend this, so use this feature. I had to adapt Cupertino widgets instead of material ones, specifically in main return a widgets material app, which contains a Cupertino tab scaffold. Huh. Okay, material design now recommends navigation as well. Okay, then try to use this. Option 2, use Cupertino tab bar. Okay, interesting. Any expert on the topic who has gone through this issue? So this is an answer from 2019. I don't like it. From when is this answer? 2021. That looks more legit to me. So first page, button, navigator, push named, context, page 2. This is pretty much what I have. I think it's more about bottom navigation bar, background color, items. Okay. Okay, this is something we need to do. I have no idea what exactly this means, but it should be on our tabs page. So what in the world are you doing? for the body, we shouldn't just supply our widget, but we should navigator on generate route, yada yada yada. I have no idea what this does. Navigator on generate route, call to generate a route for a given route settings, widget page, if settings. I'm just gonna try and replace this with whatever I think is right. What exactly is settings here? I don't know what settings.name will be. What is going on with this? Is this actually still compiling? It is, at least. Only the API is once again unbelievable. There is a package. Of course there is a package. But let's try this first. Oh! We did it. We did it almost. Where's the code again? Material app, home. Do I have my material? Do I actually have something like material app anywhere? Yeah, we do have material app here. Homepage, and then the homepage has this fun with the scaffold, bottom navigation bar. Interesting. I'm not exactly sure where page 1 and page 2 is coming from, like the names. Oh, okay, he's pushing. Okay, yeah. He's using push named page 2. I think this is not really recommended. I would suggest adding use material 3.2 to the personal. I think it looks better. Okay, this is another interesting. So this is certainly not working. I think it's a bit more complicated than this, especially if you have more routes. It's certainly going to be more complicated. So this is working again. What was the recommendation as well? Material 3 is awesome. Use material 3. Okay, I have no idea how it looks, but let's give it a try. This should probably be added here, I guess. No. Or here. Use material 3. True. Nice. Let's see what this changes. Ooh, fancy. The positioning of that loading is certainly not right anymore. Definitely not. And I don't know why the API is... It's once again so slow. API. I should probably host this myself. Is this one faster? Let's exchange this. I don't want to waste the whole stream figuring out what's wrong with the API. Let's do a reload. Yeah, that's faster. Yeah, I like material. I like material 3. Thank you. Nice recommendation. This looks pretty cool, indeed. Also, it's kind of like you could use this on iOS, like the normal, the usual, not material 3, like most likely material 2. Didn't really look iOS-like, but this, it's actually cool. I think that you could use this without problems on iOS. Okay, where did we left off? Refactor code, preferences with array, app icon, and splash screen. Let's take a sip first of all. There's a package called button navigation bar. I wanted to check out that package as well. What's that? Flutter. What's button navigation? Button navigation bar. What is the package name? But it looks like this is the main idea to implement the... is it here? Bottom navi bar, probably. Oh, that looks... I've seen a lot of interesting navigation bar concepts. or even sidebar concepts, they all look kind of interesting. Center the loading indicator, yeah, definitely. Let's do this. List page. Where is the loading? Do you want to center everything? No. Like this? Am I doing it right, Flutter experts? Oh, why is this so fast? No, the API is too fast. Let's use the slow one so I actually see this. Yeah, looks better. Yeah, sometimes it's good to have a slow. Material has its own navigation bar. Yeah. Oh, failed to load films. Yeah, let's go back to this one. What I wanted to do was I wanted to save the favorites in an array. So right now I can add or can mark a film as a favorite, but I do want to have I do want it in a kind of array. This is always challenging. Like I feel like I need to focus on that really hard, especially with JavaScript. It's always you get this array right and then a key at the right position in index. Yeah. Let's see. Can we do this? I will, because it kind of works already. I will leave it as it is. Although the logic doesn't seem to work anymore, really. We could probably just implement our own stuff anyway. So within shared preferences, we're gonna get this. Let's comment this on. So if I toggle this, let's see how the preferences look. I first of all need to get from the preferences prefs dot get string list or get keys. Could I also JSON stringify something and then put it there? Flutter prefs save array. Let's see how to store data as an array. I think you're mistaken about what set string. Oh, it is saving the list you give it. It doesn't. You want specific adding this, or do you need to get the list? Yeah, I understood that. Come on, just give me the code. Set string list. Yeah, this is probably what I want. Yes, prefs get string list for favorites. This is what we're gonna do, and then I'm gonna. Oh yeah, this turbo lock is only working for JavaScript, of course. So we're gonna check. This will give us back a list of favorites. So if favorites dot contains widget, do we want to put everything in there or just? I kind of want to put everything in there. I don't know if this will work, but I'm gonna try. So if it contains this, we're gonna remove it. Otherwise, we're gonna add it. We're gonna add it. That's what I want to do. So favs dot add widget dot film. Can't be assigned to a parameter, a string. Can I stringify this, or what is recommended in that case? Set bool, set double, set int. String, set string list. Any ideas from the community? Help me out. Flutter prefs save object or something. how do you do this? Yeah, JSON encode and decode. Really? Can I just use JSON encode and JSON decode here? Is this something that's available all the time? Nah, not really, right? Watch this or the World Cup? Definitely not the World Cup. You don't wanna watch that. I don't even know who's currently playing. I just know that Germany lost yesterday. Totally not sorry. So finally prefs dot set ring list key was favs value. I assume it's not. Will it work like this? Will this add my thing? Is there also something like filter? Element add every for. Okay, I could of course use a for each. Is there a filter in Dart? Uruguay versus South Korea. Ah, okay. Ooh, what a high-class game. I don't know. Actually, South Korea shouldn't be too bad, I think. Though. Why not set a breakpoint and inspect the favs? Yeah, that's too easy. I'll do this now. Okay. Am I actually in the debugging mode? I don't know. Converting object to an encodable object failed instance of film. So I can't just convert anything I like from a film. Does this require another function to JSON? Probably. Or should it work easier? To JSON, okay. Map to JSON title. Opening crawl. Release date, URL. Oops. URL. Okay, now I have a to.json function. Am I cool now? At widget.film.toJSON. Oh, come on. You are. Oh, I forgot what my question was. Emre, what was my question? Well, I think I went wrong somewhere, right? So this is to JSON. What did they use in here? They still use JSON encode, right? Prefs get string, JSON encode, remove, shared pref, user, save, user from JSON. Ah, okay. Interesting. You're in debug. Am I? Nonetheless, this should somehow work, right? I'll probably add something here. I actually don't want to be in debug mode. Favs.add, yes, thank you, come again. Okay, let's see. So if I do this, hello, I should probably get here, shouldn't I? I don't think I'm in debug mode. I think I started in actually in not debug mode. I think I used run without debugging. Yeah, now I got the yellow bar. Now I'm actually in debugging. Oh, a new version of Flutter is available. I will certainly not upgrade my Flutter version during the stream. Like the worst idea. This is more challenging than expected. Probably not really about Flutter at this point. It's more about Dart. To JSON. Okay, this is maybe what I want to do. Okay. String JSON, JSON encode, widget from JSON. Oh, come on. Where are you actually using to JSON, my friend? Do you never have to call to JSON? Do you just have to implement it? Set string. I can just call JSON encode user. I probably. Okay. I got an idea. What if we add JSON encode widget dot film, and this will automatically encode it? Maybe. Is that maybe the case? Let's see. We go here, we go add to favorites. Where's my variables? Okay, nothing in there. Favorites list is empty. That's great. Okay. Who put a breakpoint here? I never did. Let's go back here. So favorites is empty. Favorites can't really contain this, so we should never go there. Which means we should go, come on, here. I should probably lock this value out. Final value equals JSON, and then we're gonna see. Let's do another retry. Oh, I messed this up, huh? Okay, this one is not really helpful. So what is the value here? If I... Okay, this looks good. This looks like a legit string that I should be able to add to my favs. Oh, and in the favorites, oh, they're actually already 2. Okay, this did work. Nice. We're coming closer to the goal. That means... But the problem is... I kind of need to do this up front, so... if favorite contains value, print already favorite. Okay, and I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff here. No more breakpoints for now. Save, okay. Let's see if we can get there. Yes! Because the value already exists. Well, the only problem is, can I clear my shared preferences? I should, I don't know if this works. How can I clear the shared preferences? Actually, probably for testing, just once say prefs.clear or something. Prefs.clear. Totally not recommended for anyone else. Don't use prefs.clear, you will lose all your stuff. But in my case, I do want to lose my stuff. Okay. Come on. Why is the list still... Can't you just delete everything? Completes with true once the user preferences for the app has been cleared. Yes, then please do so. Just get rid of everything, my friend. Do you need a fresh reload? Oh, come on. Oh, I'm still adding it in here. Maybe I'm trolling myself. Yeah, I've been resetting it and then setting it again. So now I'm going through this one last time, and now the next time the favorites should be empty. Okay. Yeah, now the favorites are empty. Okay, cool. So now we can do it. If it's not yet a favorite, we're gonna add it. Otherwise, we're gonna pull it out of our list of favorites. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. How do we pull it out? Let's see, I'm not gonna save it. I'm just gonna try it. Anyone? Hey, from Brazil. Hey, Sergio. Good afternoon. So, can somebody recommend how we're gonna pull that information out from the list? Something like filter in JavaScript? Is there anything? Do I have to just map the values, or is there something cooler I can, like, start, remove item from list? Something like this. Remove where? Aha, okay. Favorites, remove where item equals value. This is gonna be interesting. What a nice function. Removes all objects from the list that satisfy test. Will this return something? No, void. Cool. This might already be what we were looking for. Let's see. I'm gonna print out loaded and then favs, and then we're gonna have this later. Okay, let's see. So add to favorite. The list was empty. Now the list contains one element. That's cool. If I click it again, it says loaded this list now empty. Perfect. Perfect. Nice. That means to check if it is a preference, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the list and check. Well, we can just do it. If favorite is equal to favorite contains value. Come on, stop complaining about my variable names. This is totally not funny. I'll definitely also update our state later. Get is favorite. This is running in the beginning, so I'm gonna print this out here. Print my favorites. I'm always using this one. Question. I did have a question actually. I forgot about it. Never mind. Oh yeah, I should probably define a const for this keyword. Can I just define a const up here, like this? How do I define a const? Dart define const. What's the best practice? Blah, 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 const. Oh yeah, just lowercase. Okay. Now we can exchange this. I don't really like it to have it as a string in here. That never feels good to me. Okay, better, a lot better. So if I go into a new hope, it says my are empty. If I add this as a favorite, I do want to have the check mark, but it looks horrible. We should probably make this a bit bigger. This is still a list tile with a leading. Maybe just use trailing. Then we got the check mark up there. So let's see, if I now refresh it and go back into it, it should show. It doesn't show. Okay, this is my favorites. Favorites contains. Maybe do I need to update my state here? Oh, Chuck, good morning. Sorry, a bit late. Yeah, Thanksgiving. Have a great day in the United States. Celebrate. Don't eat too much, but I think eating too much is like the general idea of Thanksgiving, right? So enjoy your time if you're from the US. Final test, we're gonna print this. I'm gonna say is favorite, and then we get our final indication here. So let's see. Let's do a refresh. A New Hope restarted. Is favorite true? Yes, that was what I expected. I think we should probably also use set state in there. So this is what we're gonna do. Setting the state to this. And then it should automatically show the right state, right? Nice. This looks good. Add to favorite. Still a favorite. Still not a favorite. Perfect. Perfect. This was exactly where I wanted to go with you, because now we do have our information in an array, and that's a lot better. Or in a list, whatever you want to call this. And we should be able to retrieve that list on our favorites page. That was the whole exercise here. Let's see. On the override, we should... Yeah, we can do it like that. There we go. Get init state. We're gonna call this load favorites, and then we're gonna add this here, probably also async. Then we just need to grab the code from before to load all preferences. Is this the package we need to import? Yeah. There we go. Favorites key comes from, can we import that? Oh, how can we export from the details? I assume I don't have to put in export, right? How can I access this key? And then adding the import statement to Dart file which need access to the constants. Make a new file constants.dart. Ah, okay, that was the idea. New file constants.dart. Putting it here, and then please import the constants. Come on. Come on. This is what we want to do. Constants. Even better, feels even better than to have it in here. Nice. Constants. There we go. Then we just need it in here as well. Same trick. Constants.favkey. Why made you try Flutter? That is a good question. I just wanted to try something else besides Ionic, because I have a bigger vision for a project I'm working on, the banana project. And I do want to check out other technologies. Maybe we can take like 5 minutes. So, oh, why should this work? Come on. I just wanted to try something else. So I also tried React because I didn't want to do Angular all the time. So I also tried React Native, which then brought me to, well, maybe I should also try Flutter, as it's like really popular. And I just want to know if it's really that good, because in a lot of surveys, Flutter comes out at the top. So there has to be something about Flutter that is good, and I can definitely see it. The apps look good. The build process is cool. Writing Dart is okay. Some people might even prefer it over JavaScript, which I can totally understand, as JavaScript can be a really strange language. So that is my whole reason to get into Flutter. Question from Chuck: I'll be rejoining the Academy today. That is the right thing to do, Flutter. Chuck. You going to put Flutter stuff in there too? No, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna keep the Academy, the Ionic Academy, as an Ionic Academy. There is now React content in there as well, but still it's the Ionic Academy. But for the banana project I'm working on, and actually I think Yeah, I think next Thursday I'm gonna reveal the project and what it is about. Thanks for subscribing, by the way. The Banana project will have Flutter content, will have React Native content, will have other types of content. So the Ionic Academy will really stay focused on Ionic, and I'm going to continue with the Ionic Academy. But on the side, I'm also building up this other new platform that I hope you will love as well. And it's going to be really exciting. Thanks, Chuck. Academy is exciting. Oops. Let me quickly check out what's going on here. Yeah, the first people are already using the Black Friday offer. That is nice. So cheers to you. All right. Back to where we left off. We did want to load our favorites. So we get the list of favorites. I do need to convert that list now somehow into a list of film objects. Films. Can I do it like this? Let's see. Yes. Oh, I should probably have done this in another page as well. That's horrible. Horrible practice. Don't do it like me. So then we're gonna iterate the favorites and map each item, and every item. For every item, what I want to do is I want to create an final, just a film item equals. So how do we transform this back to JSON? Should be probably JSON decode, right? JSON encode. Then I should use JSON decode on this, and then favorites dot add the item. Oh, I can't. Just one of my ideas work out. Argument of type film can't be assigned to a string. Oh yeah, okay. I was so close to just writing 3 lines of Dart that work. Damn. Because this rages so hard, I'm just gonna add this to my dictionary. Just understand that this is a word. Okay, hopefully I do have a list of films after going through this. So this is my dream. Right now, this should print out that I have 2 films. Perfect. Perfect. Am I loading the favorites? I do. Goodness. The first weeks you're working with something new, it's so terrible. You run just into from error into error into error into just nothing is working. It can be really frustrating. What is this? This is a nice item. Print item. Where did I go wrong along the way? So if I go to favorites, it says Flutter favorites. Oh, is map even triggered? Like this is a list. I should probably do for each. Flutter. Okay. String dynamic is not a subtype of type film. Okay. So you don't like that. Okay, I can see that. So let's see what the test here will be. Am I good? Not as. Come on. You can do a reload. There we go. Okay, E is this. What is my test variable? Hello. Can you please give me the value of that? Oh, come on. FFS. Let's check the chat. So, which do you like more for now, React Native or Flutter? If I have to select between React Native and Flutter, I would definitely vote for Flutter right now. React Native is, in my opinion, too close to what I get with Capacitor. And in that case, I could also just use Capacitor. I feel like you can easily wrap a React application with Capacitor. You do get it a bit more native-like, but then you get other drawbacks with React Native. So I feel like I would, in that case, prefer Flutter. Seems odd for Flutter's preferences to require encoding. Yeah, they had a reason for that probably. Okay, this is okay. Can I maybe do something like this? Because it has a factory function from JSON. So is not entirely sure, but let's check. Instance of film. That looks good. That looks like we got our films. Now we just need to include this in our view, and then we are done. Oh, we didn't add the icons. Damn, I wanted to add the icons today. App bar, body. Oh, this was like the list builder, list view builder, and then I had the context. Can I do this without your help? Lol, no way. List view item builder. Did we use this somewhere already? Oh, probably on the list page. But here we're using the future, but it should be list view separated. Let's get that to our page. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get this done. I feel we can do this. Body is list view separated. Separator builder. Item count is films.length. Film is exactly at the index. Then we return a list tile. Blah blah blah. We could even navigate to the details page from here. That's right. We could. Nice! Let's add The Force Awakens to our favorites and check. No! Oh, come on, we were so close. We were so close. There is The Force Awakens. Why was it removed? Oh, name. Is there a life cycle event, like when the... Yes. Yeah, well then in that case I should probably have my own list here, right? Result equals this. Result add films equals. Okay, attack of the clones, add to favorites. Attack of the clones. I think we're good, right? Revenge of the Sith, add to favorites. Remove. Yeah, well, there should be. Is there a lifecycle event for Flutter applications like Flutter view did enter or something? Flutter page did enter event. Totally looking up like a total idiot. Route observer. Let me just use route observer. Did change dependencies. Did pop next? Well, some stuff is more tricky than I think it should be, and some part are really, really easy. That's like, I don't get it. Why some some parts are really easy and some parts are really challenging. So if somebody has an idea about this, problem is that it's not reloading unless I go back to the view. But anyway, this is already a nice step forward now into our favorites. Oh, this feels good. This feels like we managed a lot. We got our preferences. I still do want to have the splash. Let's do this. We can do this. Flutter app icon. How did this work? I think I did this before. Flutter launcher icons. Yeah, that looks like we want to use this. Flutter pubget. Let's kill this. And Flutter. Oh no. Come on. Flutter pubget Flutter launcher icons. Add your Flutter launcher icons configuration to your pubspec.yaml. Okay. Where? Under dev dependencies. Dev dependencies. This is gonna. Does it matter where I put this line? I don't know. Does the indentation matter? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do it like they recommend here. New folder, assets. In there, and I'm gonna put the icon in there. I did have something of an icon. Assets. Okay, they have a new folder. Icon. Put the icon in there. Okay, that's right. Web. I don't really care about the web right now. Although we could launch it on the web, would be funny, but I don't want to do this right now. I don't want Windows. Mac OS, same, by the way. Okay, this is everything we need. Okay, okay, let's check Flutter pub run Flutter launcher icons. A dependency may only have one source. Flutter icons. This should be somewhere else. Dev dependencies, shared preferences. Where is my Flutter icons? This should be somewhere. Like under dev dependencies, it should have an entry. Flutter, what's the name? Launcher icons. I'm gonna put this down here. Mapping values are not allowed here. Flutter pubget. I think I'm messed up my whole file, right? Flutter icons. Android, iOS, whatever. Should be on the same level as dev dependencies. Unexpected child Flutter icons under Flutter, okay. You want this at the same level as dev dependencies, don't you? So this is exactly how you said it. How can this still fail? Dependency may only have one source. Goodness. I think I actually did this before. Why is this so hard? Flutter test, Flutter launcher icons. Good that the music is at least like really calming me down. Okay, we had dev dependencies. Also, why do we have this? Okay, that at least works. Now I should just have Flutter icons in here. And then it fails. On line 48, a dependency may only have one source. I think I used this before in a different tutorial. Let me look this up. In the meme creator. Didn't I do this in the meme creator? That was a nice tutorial. So, div dependencies, Flutter launcher icons. We had some assets, and then at the end I had it like this. Oh, and then we had the native splash. Okay, now I don't get any problems. Assets, icon, icon PNG, assets, icon, icon PNG, and then finally go time to add those icons. Okay, do the magic. Requirements failed. Creating default, adding new Android line, writing default iOS, creating icons. Web. Windows config is not provided. That's fine. Mac OS. I'm not using Mac OS. Of course, I'm not. This is something else. But if I now launch my application, I feel like I should get the new icons. Let's see. And then we're also done for today, probably, with our Power Hour. I thought about renaming the live stream. Shouldn't we call it Power Hour? Simon's Power Hour. Is this like a religious thing? Was it on TV in the past? The Power Hour? I don't know exactly. I'm gonna also open up the folder because I want to see the iOS project. But I think, yes, we did. Oh, come on. That was definitely the icon. Yeah, this also is showing the icon. Not the storyboard, that's always crashing. Yes, it added the app icon. That was indeed not too hard. Like, I made it too hard, I just messed up my pubspec YAML. For the splash screen, Flutter splash screen. I think this one's also not too hard. So let's quickly add this. Flutter pub add Flutter native splash screen. And then we go into our pubspec YAML and put in this epic block down here. Let's see. Is there anything we need to set? Color, the background image. What did I use in the past? Did I use the background image? The branding. Okay, I used the branding. Where's this? Where's my splash? Put this here under assets. Splash. Okay, we got that. Let's see how we can run this. Flutter pub run create. Flutter native splash create. iOS. Okay, cool. Thank you. Where's my Xcode project? Let's see. There it is. Interesting. Very interesting. Can I just, by the way, run this from Xcode? Or is Flutter mad if you do stuff like that? I do even have it like this. Why can't I? Where's this? Sandbox is not in sync, okay. How do I get the sandbox to sync? Anyway, let's do one more try from here. Simon and the blind man. Yeah, I've been a bit blind, but I also did a high intensity workout earlier this morning. I feel like I could just sleep. It's getting dark out here in Germany already. The power hour, like my power is only really for 1 hour, so the power hour is over soon. Just make sure that before the end of the weekend you go check out Ionic Academy. Black Friday is 4 days going on, so you can still get that offer until then. Sun will be coming up in Australia soon. Yeah. The world, huh? Crazy. Oh, that was the splash. It was not the perfect way to display the splash screen, I think, but it actually was the way. I think this is also caching the icon somehow wrong, but we did get the UI. So I think for the moment we're done. We got some stuff done in the app. We got a basic app. We've worked with the shared preferences, a bit of navigation, a bit of JSON calls, and I think this was a nice starting point. I had an idea for our next stream. So next week, I think I'm gonna announce the banana project, number 1. So we're gonna talk a bit about the technologies and stuff behind that. Number 2, I thought we could maybe check out Framework 7 and combine it with Capacitor. I always wanted to give that a try. So if you're interested in that, we could together take a look at Framework 7. We still have NativeScript on the list, but for NativeScript, I'm gonna bring in William. So I'm gonna have to find a little appointment with William for the next time. What was on our list as well? Of course, we can do a bit more Flutter. We could do like a real application with Flutter. We had SvelteKit. We might do our 50k special in the future. I have Pocket Base on my list, Ionic Portals and Trapeze. Quick. We lost our best alternative. No. I got so much, like the last days I released these shorts, which were just like bit of marketing for my recent cross-platform comparison. So I had 3 shorts, each referring to the main video, and each was like a catchy, you should use Capacitor over React, you should use React over Capacitor and Flutter over something. Those videos got so many interesting comments. Like people said all the time, oh, why are you suddenly recommending Flutter? You always said Ionic is the best. And I'm sorry if you got confused by them. That's definitely wasn't the idea, and I always said Flutter is not the Ionic is not the best, but it is the best in my situation, or Capacitor is the best in my situation. So you really need to distinguish between what's good for you and what's good in general, because in general there is just no best framework. Everything is good in a different context. Ionic and Capacitor is really great in enterprise context, in internal applications, in building stuff from really one code base. Flutter is really great if you want to build powerful applications with animations and great native stuff. And React Native also has a lot of advantages. So there's really not the one best thing. And that's definitely what I didn't want to say with those shorts. They were just some sort of marketing. So that's it. Next week, I'm going to talk about something, about the Banana project, and then maybe Framework 7 or something that I pick up until then. Don't forget about the Black Friday deal at the Ionic Academy, or if your friends are not yet member of the Ionic Academy, go check it out, ionicacademy.com, for the best offer that you can get this year. Then I will hopefully catch you next week. I hope you'll have a great week. Thanks everyone. Thanks Ray, Pia, everyone in the chat. Have you tried Flutter Web? A bit. It's not great. Maybe we can get back to Flutter over the next time. But until then, I hope you'll have a great week. As always, new video next Tuesday. Gonna be definitely interesting. And I hope to catch you soon in our next stream. So until then, as always, happy coding.